Hey y'all, welcome back to I Left a Voice Note for You. And today's voice note, I want to talk about how all the people on dating apps are dating each other, okay? And how we should just leave them to it. So I'm going to read my notes from my phone just to make sure that I have everything I need for this episode. So let's get into it. So I was scrolling TikTok as I usually do, and I came across this TikTok, and I will link it in the description. So the point of this TikTok was this guy talked about dating app people, and he called them DAPs. So dating app people are people who are habitually on a dating app. They will probably never delete their profile, whether it's active or not, and they probably are just on there, maybe for something real, maybe not, depending on how long they keep their profile up. But a DAP is a dating app person. And he also called the people who might get on a dating app for, like, let's say, a real connection or love. He calls them civilians. So he says that people who get on dating apps for genuine connections, they're called civilians, and they might get caught up in the circle of hell that the dating app people might emit. Like, the dating app person clearly knows how to play the game, they know how to date, they know how to meet somebody, get on with it, whether it works or not, they get back on the app. Versus a civilian is somebody who really might be looking for something real. So, first of all, is this fucking play about me? Because I will get on a dating app every now and then, and I will peruse, and then I will get the ick and I will delete it, and I will realize that maybe I am just an innocent bystander. Okay. So today's voice note, I want to talk about how all the people on dating apps are probably dating each other, and everybody who's habitually on there, they should just keep their profiles up and keep dating each other and leave us civilians the hell out of it. Okay? So, let's get into it. I want to start with, like, what are you actually seeking? Let's say you already downloaded a dating app. Sorry, Diva, I couldn't save you. But let's say that you already downloaded the app and you're on there, you're excited, you uploaded your cute pictures, and you've done your little bio. You're past that. I can't save you. But I want to talk about maybe you can really find a genuine connection or not get caught up in the dating app people bullshit is if you clarify what you're seeking. So beyond the categories, so like when you get on a dating app, you have to define what you're looking for. You have to say whether you're looking for a relationship, something casual, a hookup, long term. There's so many categories to choose from, and it's like maybe be true to what you're actually looking for. So instead of just saying that you're looking for something casual or fun, be real. Like, be real with yourself, be real with the people who are going to be swiping across your profile, because that's going to weed a lot of dating app people out. Is if they come to your profile and they're scared away because you put monogamy. Because everybody on a dating app is fucking poly. So that's a whole nother voice note for another day. But what I would say is when I download a dating app, I will say that I'm looking for a genuine connection, like maybe intimacy, genuine curiosity about someone. And, I would want them to have that back with me. But however, in today's whole voice note is intimacy is not found in a dating app. Okay? And there's a paradox. The intimacy paradox that I'm going to get into, but true intimacy comes from within. So I want you to first ask, like, yes, you've downloaded the app. Yes, you've put in your categories and you know what you're looking for, but sit with yourself to think about, like, what you're actually seeking. And here's what I've been thinking. Seeking intimacy is not to be shameful or made fun of. Like, we're all human. Like, we all want to feel intimacy and give it back. But I think that dating apps have created this short-term cycle of intimacy of when you get the dopamine rush when you're messaging people, messaging the back, maybe like you're feeding into what they say, like you're maybe, you are what am I trying to say? Maybe you're like going back and forth and you have a little crush, you're flirting, and it's filling up your intimacy bucket. So when that fizzes out, because it's gonna fizz out, it's a dating app. So people are gonna not reply back. You might even get set up. So whenever that fizzes out, how are you gonna handle that? How are you going to not rely on outsourced intimacy? So this is where the TikTok comes back in. You might be a civilian caught up in the dating app bullshit, so that we need to leave everybody on a dating app to each other and have them date each other. So um, let's say you've went through the process of dating a couple people, messaging a couple people back and forth, and you might have got burned. So let's figure out how to not abandon yourself on your way to finding intimacy. So am I rambling? Do I feel like I'm rambling?
You are, but it sounds good though.
Okay. So you might have had a couple conversations. You might have went on a couple dates. So let's figure out how to not abandon yourself when you're trying to find someone and you're trying to situate yourself on a dating app to date. So usually this is how I have abandoned myself in the past, or how you might abandon yourself. You might shift your energy from inside to that person. Like we said, you might love the way that they consistently text you good morning, or you open the app and there's that little notification there from them. All you know, this is a person on the other side of the screen who, like, you don't even know them. So I want you to take a step back and ground yourself in reality that you don't know this person. You're just getting a dopamine rush and you're just accepting that intimacy from outside yourself. So the first step I would say is to take a step back, ground yourself in reality, and think about like what you actually want from this dating app experience. And another way that we can abandon ourselves is we might check our phone, we might rearrange our schedule, and to stay up late to talk to them. Let's say you have traded numbers and you're on your way to getting to know each other. Those are quiet ways that you self abandon, because why are you not doing your nightly routine and you're on the phone with this person? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me personally. Real intimacy requires you to be present with yourself first. So anytime you open the app, you're swiping, you're getting to know people, I would suggest that you just reflect on how you feel inside and how you know you want to feel when you eventually do match and connect with that person, so that you can check in with yourself first and realize that you're creating an intimate environment within you first. Because knowing you, knowing what you like, continuing your rituals, continuing to hang out with your friends, like continuing to go on about your day and not worry about what the dating app says, that is true intimacy to me. So, what do you do with this? Before you download the next app, before your next talking stage that comes from a dating app, I want you to ask yourself, are you looking for a relationship or a feeling? And can you give yourself that feeling right now? So, here's my ask for this week. Before you open the app, or if you're already in the midst of connecting with dating app people, I want you to reflect on what you actually want. Like, are you outsourcing your intimacy to someone else? Or can you keep your life on the same track and give yourself the intimacy that you might be looking for? There's nothing wrong with seeking a genuine connection, but the people on dating apps are all dating each other, and we should leave them to it. That's all I wanted to say. So, this has been today's voice note. Leave me a voice note of your own. You can find the link in the description. And let me know if you've had an experience on a dating app where you realize you might have gotten caught up in the crossfire and you just, you want to proceed without the apps, because let's delete them. Let's all delete them this year. They can't track all of us. So I will chat you next time. Bye.